I was just thinking today, I just finished a podcast and I was thinking that I think it's like I've done over 200 podcasts over the years. But I was thinking back to the very first, I'll call it podcast. We didn't call it that back then, was with Dave Savage, a mortgage coach. And I remember how incredibly nervous I was about that call. So excited to share all the information with his audience, but so nervous about the questions and could I answer them appropriately. So back in those days, I would have Dave send me the questions. I would study my answers and I just hoped that I wouldn't flub up. And then I've never forgotten that very first call with Dave. I've done many over the years since. He's a very dear friend of mine. But I remember him asking me like this, what's the one big thing, Cindy? If you could just pick one thing to advise mortgage loan originators on to do today, what would that be? I don't remember the answer to the question, but I remember my heart leapt out of my chest because he had not put that one on his list of questions. So I had absolutely no idea what I said or what came out of my mouth. I'm sure it was fine. But I just started thinking about why practice is so important and why plowing through that fear and doing things that scare us or step us outside our comfort zone are so important. Because when I finished this podcast today, I was like, I actually didn't even have to prepare. I frequently do, but today I didn't have to because the reality is I've done so many podcasts. I love the ability to help and share and collaborate best practices. And it's something now that comes so naturally, but for so many years, it was such a scary thing that I embarked on to say yes to a podcast or a speaking engagement.